It was a former about SBTV Africa. So, we say about social issues, entertainment and sports at SBTV Africa. And then, maybe didn't come more. Mene, about him about be didn't come more. A backing vocalist. Before I share, said, "Mamenda, my sponsor say, Ushe Atadia Mishena, Golden distributor in Ghana, no size Atadi we dear. Because just when you be anto, one could be anto and away home because." Atade AFPA Golden distributor in Ghana from US from the Ghana quality shirt we a Golden Raglan 220 sano and no more Golden Victory Ametasha striped biwano kona ko pebi na to mo ye cool mo ye friends and mo ye groups am about together mo pet t-shirts am pese mo print I be am pese mo di dimbo mana bibi sa man printing po na mo shepa efe kona ko pebi na to wholesale price omo adabraka o na wo omo na man the whole screen so no nti bibi a wo bi am here agents across Ghana business are pie bibi a wo bi from obetimi no my business na wakoto bi akoton am for better pa Golden distributor in Ghana no size from Sisia mommy we ma akwa baba ko there nice one still strong and and who first of all Dean nini
okay friend me Claudia
then
Trixie Agboka
okay into so yeah ewe
I say Adani ewe
onga saminya
oh Adani on tia da san kan na wo mi
okay it's ewe ndi out here for
me papa like we never spoke the language. My grandmother in China and I also see Ukrainian.
Oh, okay.
Then Ukrainian and then mingling with friends, you know, account friends and all that. And I'm picky tree, you know.
Okay. Oh, you're Juba. And kind of
yeah.
Also, just out there and okay. Anyway, I see whom. First of all, no. Then now we wanna name. Medium himself we are backing vocalist.
Yeah.
Also bit my intro kakra.
Yes, I know Namaya for a long time, like the backing vocalist, you know.
Okay.
Ejumano.
Okay.
Yeah. Namaya for a long time, and I'm still doing it.
Oh, you still doing it?
Yeah, it's not. I'm not as active as I used to, but I'm still in the music industry. Oh. I'm in the. I sing in church actually.
Okay.
And I'm a choir director in my church. You know, I'm still in the music thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah, talking about backing, we know. I shall see. Started some backing. I shall say year, ben.
I shall see. I think 1990s. No, oh baby.
Exactly.
I'm trying to go back in my mind. So when I started singing when I was in Central Church.
Okay.
That was in 1987.
1987.
87. Okay. And you know, along the line, I could Antwi buy. And Madam for Eric Antonio, keyboardist, introduced me man. And then I started working with him. But along that line, Eric now introducing me to backing Ejumai.
Okay.
So I started with me George Darko. Because I could be pimping young Ruyan. I don't know if you know that song. I think we did it back then at Overdrive. Those songs if you're Overdrive. So that's how I started off. And this is around 90s no more.
90s. Yeah. So early or late 90s?
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Wow. So bet me how many years ni? Maybe about 30 and 20 something.
Yeah. Somewhere thereabout.
Wow. I see. Back in okay artists you boko dwentwi. Yenhwe artists na artists who know my ejuma wa back home. First me so boko dwentwi but betimi amaye.
Okay. So me
and na so you beto nyum kakra.
Oh.
You be say home because omo.
Yeah, sorry.
Wenti enyum no nim dia me moto no. On to full nti e bia fa ne say 1 minute you betimi dia to short the back in nyina okay. The okay.
Me kai cry now. You see, I've not sang it for a while. I'm in the gospel sector more. It's like me and my dream. Me koye there, but me music me come baby.
Oh, okay. But you person among for still our business in India. Oba boy ma. Among for say, "Eh, it is a new munya na wo sha se na." Oh, the oba kai bia nti yenhwe artists who they were back home. By some of the names near the artists were back home.
Okay. So let me kind George Darko, Mikai. Oh, I don't know. I didn't feel my dreams to see her. Okay, it will come back. George Darko, Kojo Antwi, Daddy Lumba. At the point, I did a song for him. Miss Bell, a host of them. Mikaya, yeah. Willie Roy. And who else? And also, maybe if as I told you, me inform my dream too much because I don't know you cry until you until you be able to know me so me inform my dream and you but to say about you when I want to hear about that continue so me be man. Make it again, and I'm to hear what could you into studio. Oh boy. Stella Dugan, my Stella Dugan, you that. Because some here one and who else? Well,
and a gospel for also.
And gospel for no, and your baby. And I think one other thing is that when I started working with Kojo, it restricted me. It's like, meaning I said we are in full time. Well, into afterwards, no, so be free. Mintanko.
Is it like no person obeku and
no person but I mean I can't say be at that time I don't know perhaps it's some kind of loyalty but after a trade and I started saying I think when I stopped working with him but during the time I was working with him Nankasano I used to do I do backers but any people be will be I be introducing me more be then I go to do it that kind of thing but I feel so I want to say me it's like they are afraid to because they almost say yeah my charge is very too high and that kind of thing incidental and also was a deterrence factor as a Kojo na me ni ejuma no nipa will be they put me on a certain pedestal say yeah me are too high that kind of thing but afterwards no I started doing me share that so much yes but I have done
only maestro Kojo Antwi only started juma year ben to year ben
I could just start around and also 90s no more.
90s.
Yeah, because I remember that because Nami was Central Gospel Church back then. Until me free on and Eric Antonio ever catch him and say Kojo is around. He wants back workers, you know. And I didn't call him. And then that was when I started. I think 92 or 91 thereabout.
So how was it? Was there agreement on the age for this period?
No.
Yeah. Studio record and I'm stage so perform a music video.
And only more like for shows. And yet because sometimes from outside, then he puts people together, a group together, then we play for him. And that's how it started. For performances, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. And no China me started say me studio work or you be wahano or you be abroad that kind of thing into and me Tom and Jerry say oh you know ha into me and Mary Japan and somebody else we were 3 girls and I think she or somebody we could just studio hall Kwashima if I was saying Hong Kong time not Hong Kong and then a few of his other songs no. We did it, and then there was a time I think I did a song with him in Kranyumbi or 2 years. Ghana Films. Yeah, I remember that.
So you bet me most of the songs on your home.
And yeah, most of them. So answer no beba no only Franklin Jones.
Okay.
And you know, when he came here, we started working with him, and me then the other girls around started, you know, working for him. Yeah.
So first Ghana, so no first. Backing vocalist only could you start?
Yeah, well, Ghana, I think so.
So, we connected woman.
Yeah.
So, how was it? Yeah, link a woman could you? Ebiana uni obi anye no so sorry.
Yeah, I mean.
So, talking about sorry. All of a sudden, yeah, link will say only a year high life for how was it?
Oh, say. As to church, when you are in church, you know, you move on until you go out there and see, say, there are other types of music, and I say people respond to music, certain kinds of music differently. You know, you would think that you are all that in your church. Well, me call you know, because I already had the talent, you know, they accepted me. Well, and I also realized that it is not so much as what you are singing, but your actions and it's a whole lot more out there. That aspect, you know, so it added up to what I already have. My performance, you know, it's like me quiet, giddy, you know, that kind of person. You know, I just breezed through, but it was all good. That's where I had some experiences, most of my musical experiences. You know. That's where it started broadening out. with Kojo, especially, yeah, when I started working with Kojo.
It's in terms of also live performances near there. Na uni Kojo Juma no to two shows near the ultimate places.
Yeah, a few.
It's
a few places. Okay. My first trip with him was UK. Actually, it was that, and I think later on some problems came up. Into the I couldn't go because it not me fault because after UK, we came back and we did a whole lot of things, and then there was another trip I think Holland, but not me or problem into me uncle, and another one too came for US and also so many visa.
Oh
yeah.
Time
was short. Yeah, but time was short. Oh no, I'm saying the others were already there. Oh, many a few other people instrumentalists be and time no me the call, I'm saying you call numeric runner on my phone. And I think that's our connections be by your call and almost say independent be at the crane. Oh, and that's how it turned out.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Growing up, no, because I know we will be out say, yeah, one trying to say, it's growing up in a sure family, only me saying, Papa no mommy, and those things.
Oh, me a backrow, yeah, me triba actually we were two, but me triba no way into.
Oh, sorry.
I come in.
Sorry.
My mama tias, Papa tias. Papa was Sunyani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my wife was Sunyani. My mommy, I want Yamicha.
Oh, no, Mammy Jai.
I'm Jada. Oh, ages. Oh, Jack answered that meaning.
Oh, sir, no, baby, so almost find out I don't know which Jai.
I'm going to be with you.
I
had to now. No, we was away. I was in me yesterday. Mammy, don't to me because I know prayer. Obeja.
But oh no, Papa, click more.
Oh, really click more.
But how? Which separation?
Oh, I didn't know what happened.
And you only on one side.
Me knew on my mom's side. It changed to me call me Papa's side. Oh, and both sides, you know. In fact, the side now favor me too much. And like I wasn't too close, even though me penance empire. But as a problems, you know how things can be, or fraud and that kind of thing. To know to me, Ben, baby, yeah. But later, me, you know, I don't know whether it was an informed decision, but he was my father. And you know, me who knows me penance him. Yeah. You know, so I just thought I could, okay. He's not a bad guy to me. Maybe I me one year I know that. It's, you know, I think sometimes but we say me man when papa no year be prepared yeah. And you say be our baby, but there is that bond, there is that, you know, paternal, you know, into definitely only papa no matter what they told me about him. And Moja, you know, you can say all that. Me, I made the side decision. Me sure that he doesn't pity me and I say he allows me to come to him. It's cool. I also accepted him just like that.
Wow. It is still on the vibe any
oh yeah, me who actually, but yeah, my friend. And then there was a time about a family house built on someone about or me, you know, and we talk.
When you told a person who said, Busu man, na say, Busuya, and I say, sorry, and I say,
yeah, Busu, we are to you, and it's just a gift I have. I was born with.
Okay, then I was sorry, then sorry, and
it started to cry before I started going to church because I realized I had a love for music. And those times, you know, I mean, stuck off LPs, LP player, Bishop, because so I knew also be a mission. And they were mostly English songs, you know, Shirley Bassey, all those old times, Frank Sinatra, and those guys. And the other thing I hear, no, I sing it. They are just a man, and then it sticks in my mind and that kind of thing. And you know, along the line, I found a Baptist hymn now, Biufi, and I started looking through for familiar. I was looking out for familiar, you know. And I mean, so when I just sing it, that kind of thing. And then I discovered reggae, Bob Marley, those times, you know. But because I'm Antwi, also CDs, baby, I would play and listen and write and sing. So that's how it started. And, you know, I see that it was there, but I never used it for anything anywhere except for me. That was that. And then at a point, let me tell you, what else, man. And some guys invited me to Presby. And to me, call Presby, and I said, me join the choir. So I can say, you me born again, and I'm saying me to you.
Oh.
Yeah, me born again, and that part in the crown is like when I got born again, Presby called me Jai Presby, and they invited me to some charismatic place, and then that was I got born again. Then they invited me there. Yeah, Internet also cry. They were very musical, but I couldn't sing. They didn't allow me because already there were people there who were singing. Internet, they say we are in the group and we are singing along, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Internet eventually, I was invited to Central. That's Sabrina Central, but yeah, and I'm a bit in Powell. Until me call Central, and I'm sure when I got there, and the way they were worshiping and that kind of thing, it was really nice. Until I decided to say I'll join the choir, or there wasn't a choir then. Until me call so far no, I'm coming feel choir, say I wanted to learn how to do worship, So me call they said okay. But me a handsome person. Me do feel me way and me me pra me faha me sing, and so they took a liking to me. I go say my baby feel nipa. There was this time me senior ma dan beauty no mo bonyum no dan no na me ti dan na chi na me to. So na Reverend Eric abadem I'm up dem way tie nyum na me to the way I was singing it So when they heard me sing, they said no, we are starting a choir.
Oh.
Yeah, we started a choir, so that's what happened, and then we started the Central Choir, and then I was afraid. I think they already had before me, there were other singers had come and gone. Yeah, me buy, then I realized I was singing a certain way. And at that time, Andrew Crouch. Yeah, on your map, yes, Lord. Now, and on me, yes, Lord. We got a music director, blah blah blah, and then we put the thing together. Then we started singing. They presented as a Philharmonic choir with me leading the song. And that's how.
And when you know to it, and a ginger almost
yeah, because the man said, "I need to know that I'm to yeah, until I realized I had a kind of voice, that kind of feels, idea, woman idea. So I said, oh, okay, then we can do these songs. A lot of songs were passed on to me, like every time me and I made to, because that's what they wanted the choir to sing, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You only who are sorry for how long?
Me was Central from 87 to 1990. Yeah, from when I left to join to be with Kojo Antwi. Yeah.
I am sure Obi and now sorry joining to Kojo Antwi. Then I saw for the kind of discussing and looking at you. Oh,
I saw any choir for anyone. I said at the time, no, you never about me. Until choir for sorry to have. Any aside you be an idea, man, be an idea, man. And later now. I can't confess because they were jealous of me. It's like they didn't like the fact that they too they can sing. So they rose up against me. They say punishing me. Why? So many casa bebre and
no, just sorry.
So by then, around that time, Kojo buy na Eric be friend, and I'm still okay. So problems are the so I left. Into me call and I'm about like me buy and I'm see me as if one to you will be so whom it is so now you sure do crash or for one to go. It always me go to you no be a friend, be a friend, no be with me, I'm like, oh okay. So my money the material and it's okay. So now no can say na me say me no be so I left.
Show now. Basho, show performance we are singing. This is me once so almost so that's a different group of people. So like I have got friends amongst them. Okay.
Yeah, and some of them came. I see a lot of them. They come to my shows. Like Kojo shows. They come, but spiritual. No, I saw them. I see you. When I'm TV, so when I'm finding the see, and every officer reply. When I'm TV, so I don't know I run.
But with your experience, looking at what you are saying with your experience, Bonibi wom say o to nyum we a chorister was sorry. Now to only her life for near the
so called Yasinyum no.
Boni wom.
Boni nim But the thing is, there's a clear distinction. Bakuye nyamenyum and bakuye whatever it is, your friend yasenyum. In the sense, it doesn't talk about God, but gospel songs talk about God, Jesus, and the love of God, what God does, everything about God, and the Christian, religion. And and yep, boni per se because they are nyum to, it's just that. We classify those people because as a
hypocrisy.
Yeah, but me, from where I stand, me when I say, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and not that one. And you're bonny there because I said, backing, yeah, session. And you're bonny, as in bonny, it's a sin to. It's not a sin. If that's what you want to do, that's the problem. This is what I want to do. Me personally, I want to sing praises to God and that kind of thing. I don't think it's a sin.
School be an I almost a talent, but it's more skills. Harmony, baby, and answer we rehearsals be a voice training, those things. Maybe
I can say, to say harmony. I don't even know how to teach you. But me, it came to me naturally. So with me, I didn't learn it. I never learned how to sing harmonies. It just came to me.
Apart from some local studio, artist.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
But we be an
call school be
wow. Now one person then no person you growing up not then then they see when you so person here.
Me na person me too.
Yeah, when you know not then no person.
Na you na person me too because it's I remember as far back when I was a kid. Me now na me to nyumbi na me like my cousins now like hey amalela is like me for me baby me from what I have heard. I said what in nyumbi baby you don't know what it is. So you're trying to I was in there doing something and they would say amalela that kind of thing. And so back then I'm saying those times Michael Jackson was on and I'm going to sing. I'm going to marry Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah, that was I was just a kid. And that was what I remember. Aside from that, no. And I didn't cry. It's like I can't even trace it from what I'm saying now. And I say, I don't even know what happened because I never used music anyway. I never sang anywhere until I got born again. Man, baby, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Even though I'm like I said that what I was telling you earlier on, say I'm too and that kind of thing. I never sang anywhere because you only quite press video, but I was singing parts, like 202. You baby and then me 202 na makusia. But
when you want to say back Kenya, the one you want to say also on Kojo nyumba out and now person would be bisaba out and about him sir.
About me baby and I did. But I'm out. Me recording. Me recording but I didn't know what to do about it. Guys now me cry Dan Grau was the one who took me there. And afterward I didn't know what to do with it. And continue along the line, wanted to do something about it. But also you could pictures, you could try pictures and all that eventually it fizzled out. I forgot. I don't know. Do you remember there was a time a guy be about some music as a music house a friend of Mad House. Okay.
Mad House,
we went there and trying to get something done, but you know how it turned out. I think I met a guy, the Salami or something. This Afghan guy, and then I gave my CD to him. He said he will see what he can do about it. And that was that.
Now I recorded
a whole album. I think 8 songs. Man, it's like they were my friends.
Okay,
so
friends,
yeah.
I recorded the whole album. When you be help you and push you and
even that time they were telling me that the way I sing, is not commercial enough. I was saying can be back down to very local way of singing. Because I said my voice, it sounds foreign, and I made it to But right now I can say that that's what everyone is doing. People want to sing like that. Just say they are dying to sing the way I used to, and they are doing it. A lot of people are doing it now. But back then, it didn't go anywhere. Wow. Never got played anywhere. I don't even know where the CDs are.
But one or two, you mean you
me and I'm sure kwabuna kwabua ema menyum. Kwabuna so ma menyum. Ewomu.
And it's about 2000s more now.
Yeah. 2014 and 15. 2000s.
When I say shut and chair baby, sir.
Yeah,
but I
but
say 7 years and I say so 14, yeah. And I say
there be 2000. Well, that's the way, but it's more than that because that time.
And I'll call for something.
Yeah, around there. I'm saying me person me kind me ba no sa. Ono me 2003 into no. Like I said, a few years after that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Into you na outro any nyina no. Onya featurings bi wo mu.
Yeah, me kwa.
Yeah, hand life and I then.
Yeah, gospel.
Oh, gospel.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gospel.
Oh, I see. Into see anyum no kaya na say ni nyina.
Me kai bia. I'm like
encourage what try to still you can release and I want to say be a trim.
I don't know because I don't know.
Hostel.
Said the church or no.
And you now recording the hostel.
There be meaning maybe I see this no. Say me be and just me who continue. He was the last person I dealt with. No. Me the copy my salami but continue be be.
I would ma continue. So I'm push here.
Yeah. Oh no, no why ready sank be here. I showed your pictures. I don't know what went wrong along the line. I think he traveled and you know. But me other productions or studios. Me new marketing all over. Me ebi was up or me ebi was other studios. And then you know as a single singers but and then you know I forget.
It's yambra always I'm so boss so bani ade. You be wa worry one ba.
Me worry me baba.
Oh. To your single mother. Na akwana papa no wey. Me bubu eni. Oya en twini en hwe no oifa. Just single mothers are those.
I don't know. He rejected you for the word go into the along the line. No, I contact me in the casa. Every become in record of. Everyone also no. Only a baby only me.
Sano no catch you. Eti esa kwa no wanje akola.
Wanje no.
Ono anyo no tu ni di. But ubani say we say.
Over 17. Abanya 18 October.
17. Unkwa no ahwe ni 17 years. And still na so papa ne ma for dey. Say na mema ni bu on person bu nkwase say omo twen na akola ni yin wi du baby na for be pa cho say oh when I say me
me frame me. I don't know about my kesi this as ya na go for dey be jai sa dey ni enye sa na ma ko bo mpa ya be say ade me the money acha no into sometimes we have to me frame me ni kasa fine as I say BNC into no e ya wonder say ade na me sha me bu ade na me ha na say me mu ade anka my ode am that my blast still cry that into no it's like yeah wonder why me yen gidi
Power Jet car battery power keke the Roxin Ventures the Power Jet car battery by 5 years warranty ebo ejuma pako na kope binato Power Jet car battery power keke main office was Sharon Sport tema lashibi baby obeko bi obenye bi ato from saloon cars trucks battery bia no mo bi from sisi Power Jet car battery power keke the industry itself from time 90s to now one back at few artists be our bobo mudi society oni Kojo maestro ayejumani ade till now then wetimi achieve wo they only see when you say person wonya no face wetimi nyae and be aboa okwan bi so
oh aboa mbebre especially with Mebano and all that not Ninico studios in the cry and you know the proceeds it helped from there up to hip life for a time, yeah, back in a core form, you know. But then, it's not the kind of money. I mean, to be I can say me way, you know. Because you understand, I just say every song will be every artist be back that kind of thing, and there are a lot of us in the around. To me, being boss when and yeah, people would want people. Obiano better say over back, you know. You know, because Obiana introduced you be internal at a certain time, no, a call from baby like internal no other skills me call secretarial school.
Okay.
Yeah, into na me di eno juma at you know sometimes uma menya jobs me dey there was this publishing company what else man. Yeah. Some wood, yeah. Yeah, me juma a type more money and then at the end of the month they pay me and that kind of thing. Sometimes it's good because you have good musician be or no be one I want to be fine but
musician ben on na a good musician who say on the I saw to cool.
Good question.
And because of my musician.
Why?
What you say all the musicians thing you what is a particular musician with there on the cool.
Charges it differs from one backing vocalist to the other. Me say because of my background with Kojo, they see me bought charge beer. It will be beer or the bema. Some of the girls no charge as low as it be 150s now there. Into no one now called Bobby beer. No, I said you are overcharging.
But who there in there and can say maestro side they say be so more because watch it being with Kojo, you know. What you mean you be film?
I'll tell you, you know, and I don't even know how to put it. I don't know how to say it. Okay. He doesn't pay well. That is a fact. And because my father says because of no said or no team and confa obia only like me you match. What's to me good, but it is not like that.
But only na can only kind only can say sika we bia enchana munye du na bia say na na wo hwehwe ba won't me mouse we only ko bibisa we don't talk about that. Just say won say ukoye adwuma na uko your studio work now and you say we be 3 songs into no we bet you for 3 songs. Oh yeah, interview I said 300 and 200 na or the amount na 200 for one song and whatever. And because of he being who he is, sometimes no, or the man is like, or the amount now some will be later. And I be say, so we moon him say, okay, there are more jobs into no, but maybe you're children because baby. Is balance number.
Well, you don't look forward to it because you don't look forward to it. You know, I'm saying this vaguely. And you say, a particular situation but I'm trying to paint a certain picture. Say that's how it is. You don't get that much from there.
In the short with me
that.
But why do you say the out no contact and say be support and bisa.
Me started be one studio.
No, you're saying they were born answer.
Okay, I think me started recording. It's like the audio bombing. Okay, using a studio and that kind of thing. Later on, you call another studio. And not done ground and a program. I know that. But it's really I stopped going seeing him. Like I stopped going there. Meaning judge money. Me forgetting about him.
We are then only judge how come? Because you were not check.
Me actually no. Me woyan. And Brian says like at that time so 9% me focusing on the gospel side because I said me ja hobby in a chief for a lot but that's a neglected that side and no sorry can I mean and then I said me woo your time no na me say me call sorry back and I realized I was me sign call back to where I came from. And I was getting like a pulling me. So me go back to sorry that kind of thing. And then mommy
sorry.
I think I mentioned it because I said the person me start to go back to church now I said yeah like because I said my neglected sorry for a long time.
And what's the name?
I don't remember what he said, but I think he understood.
It's not. Who started sorry back one from shows back uncle.
Shows back. I mean, a show back. That was I think 2005. That was our last show. Yeah. Now I said me inquiry. I call an internet. Me to me pay baby. Yeah, and so the man say was be a mentor, but you say na yakobo mom. So sometimes when you may be the akwala no ko nti yako performer na obi agye. Nti nyum wie na ma bagye no. Nti any nyana was weighing down. E be feel late with the baby and that kind of thing. I realized say be I was say me take a break from going to doing you know so
wow. You should enyuma aba na saying when mo business ya okay, we na say my business na so. Office business na so. Mo back artist name from bio.
So say guys no study so mo ya no. I feel they don't omo back is like they don't need female backing vocalists. And some of the songs don't require and you said does not require, but they don't add it to it. They sing their songs just like that. Some people do it, but others don't. And after the time when he played by, and I didn't that time so I just kept away from the scene. Since I met studio, I used to be a friend.
Oh, okay. Any music video album?
Kojo, and you me in flamenco. Densu album no. I think we did 2 videos or so. 1 or 2 videos.
That's all.
But other ones, the other videos about your gospel, up and coming gospel singers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a gospel artist Ben. I will say featuring your blues.
Oh, me Stella Dugan me. Hey, oh gosh. Who and who? Well, not a lot, mom. Any. Oh man, it's not coming. Yeah, but I remember Stella Dugan, Elena Rabbles.
Okay, unka omudini die. Sisi ya na mbabe mao before me sign out. Mbabe mao 1 minute. Onyuma oye nyina ene na man for the bed.
Udoye sumbo. Oya me kerabia me de me last the two so. Me tikra me de beje. Oh bra. Bayenyu yedo imomu. Bayenyu na bedi aba. Oh bra. Bayenyu yedo imomu. Bayenyu no shira. Bra.
Wow, it is her part. So when I was her part.
I didn't have it to you.
Wow. So why is no? Then at the end, the Kojo into the end, and then they open my Kojo into Kakra. Because I don't watch her on her. It's the Kojo into the end.
Tell me, Jerry, maybe if it's too simple.
Oh, pam pam pam.
Okay, my man, then so
and you boy, and you know, yes, I
pass. And you were some you carry me home by you. A poco for my mixing with a Kakra. Minku. A poco for Ninku. Some you carry me home by you. What do you mean to me or something? I mean, Mary. Any marriage phony, I think she also somebody.
Small keke, small book.
Kaka ilu. In Cranium, your friend is saying.
What's the bass mom?
Bass mom, yeah. Bass mom, yeah. Bass mom, yeah. Bass mom, yeah. Get your Benny hotel. I show. And I don't even listen to. I don't have many. I move about into. I say, see this in there, man.
It's you ma so chroma na o car mo bi ko be na e ponyuma. You say our back in na. How feel it say?
Oh, I don't know me to church over. And I mean, see say over megazigi. Yeah. Then the verse now want to. I say. We'll see you there. Oh, Mary, Mayor, people, something like that. Mary, if you church, I was continue on the way. Then I heard my voice, and I was saying, hey, anyway, because I remember that, yeah.
Wow.
But I've just forgotten all of those things.
See, because I check a client in a roof, and
then I said, I didn't know. Me, studio work, me as videos, no, they use other people to do it. And I think she doesn't come back to me again because you know this guy. They don't call you for maybe mommy we didn't program choice Claudia and 2 annum. No, you for maso. And you know you don't hear it again until it's been played.
I don't know. Officers I didn't intimacy say only what back you be na or throw album titles near the na udini.
I don't know. There was a song I did for there's a certain pastor, and I didn't know. I'm not sure the reading was because video no or you can only the reading too. The reading too. Yeah, I'm with the chair. Let me see. I've seen it. You know, yeah. I don't know why he does that.
UK na.
They didn't know UK. Only a video no.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you need to me partner me too. Now I was leading the song, but he's the main guy. But I was doing all the songs. And then you take his part, you know, in the video. One try meeting and to. YouTube. Worship medley. The first medley. Adonai.
And at the boy and say
when did you baby Jones? No.
But you're right.
It's all right. But yeah, and you know,
then I'll catch you.
It was the last time. Although more by and we mentioned it to him. And you know, we have just finished one.
Okay.
Yeah. The second one, and saying, internet only a better better so. Many sound engineer or Yamano. No.
But apart from so the better so no, or do you to so? One man sika so man, and yes, so more scabby breeze, so more scarce over mouth. That is our son. Money royalty be our so money shade. That's a CEO. Anna,
yes, because nothing comes to us.
Then I found
Governor. Yeah, I know a form is cool to fight for our rights. You know, when it comes to these things, you know, so yeah, they'll pay what is really due us. They'll give what is really due us. Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, so now yeah, told you na last verse in real. When go gospel na, go start do Ghana and say.
So again,
gospel they say also what join gospel. Say they say we refuse because sorry.
David, you have to understand something. Say if you don't sing it, no, if you don't hear it often, now you tend to forget.
So
yeah.
We practice our refi.
This is a person we make perform it, and no. Na my family na is meet me family sia.
Stella do can dey no say dey. Me say meet me am leader.
Hallelujah. O friend you know.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, back. Yeah. It was some when I'm here back so man or Zap studio no my 11. So first and CHM. I don't know, if it's our studio anything. Yeah. And only a big guy. And then I think Nana Kwame and you be. And you back could be now opposite me too. You said I'm too brown, me be this album. You know, I remember that song, but I know so after that, I've not heard the song crap enough to know how it went.
Wow. Now one cause I own say over Kaibi there. Own now also the banana Antwi. And over my lines be and also your music be that. We are quite archives.
You see, I don't know. I should have had enough time to bring it up.
Why be you do so sing? You know,
I forget to be. I mean, person me tell you, it's like there are times I don't want to listen to music.
Why?
I don't know. It comes to me tell you, I don't know. Mommy feel it. I don't know how to put it, but sometimes I don't like to listen to music. This that is the only time I listen to songs, but I don't listen to anything. Sometimes also some type of music be what was it, Spanish music, and I say French for music. Be an Abama dream. So I look out for, I go and search for some songs like that. Be a nyumbi amate guy be a very Gilberto Gil. No, oh yeah, Spanish jazz visa. What do you want? Emma, I think say the reason why I am say affecting me singing. Intimidate is anyum na me to nyumana. I'm on a different, feels, flavors be. Yeah, that's why that.
Wow. It's your favorite musician or Ghana, Mana? Favorite musician or Ghana,
Yeah.
You're opening your power, the old Janum tea craft for some time, crying out, the old you mountains and all to me. Mana so far, we stay in the industry.
Yeah, oh, I'm matching the day. Some of them matching the day. Kojo song, yeah. Well, some of their songs. Yeah, and okay. When it comes to the gospel, me pay Jometo, those guys, and some daughters on Corneba. But secular, there was a time I me pay Sakodianum, and then I listened to Lord Kenya, a bit of Lord Kenya, and then sometimes book back. Me pay me pay yeah, a few artists.
And to you, no artist or Miami, and artist of life, no one is saying.
We prefer life to Miami. Miami, it doesn't bring anything out. It doesn't show. If we all crash studio na, a man voice here though. Oh, say machines no idea no. If real voice no, it doesn't come out. And if you want to see someone who has it, is in the live music. Nipa no voice will be, or talent be or be a perform live will be. Oh yeah, but Miami there. And said I use
artist band also talking about live band. Artist band now own the performance and I'll show you good live band performance for Ghana.
In those times, okay. If I said Kojo shows Lumba, so they were the two big. Internet no muna, and because he puts a lot of work into his performances. Or chooses the best musicians and best singers and that kind of thing, and everything else he puts everything in place. Everything the piano is like, or your conscious effort to make it look a certain way, and it works. And you always want to work with him because of how it comes out, and everybody wants to see him because of how he does his live shows now. And I believe that it's a live performances. When it comes to live performances, there Kojo, yeah. And nobody me show what TV so me call show that. Yeah, but I think say Kojo will be tops when it comes to life.
Anyway, before me walk, then I walk out up and coming for your mom. Some year to some way. Ube advice say almost some year backing for now, may backing and I said and then the message now.
Backing is good. Backing we chooses of backing Papa is a good way. Also seeing the harmonies. Because and I remember Maggie said something some time ago, said, to quite call baby. And I see a train back in vocalist be a manaba. I'm a to need no Maginato. And to know by no two, the Chabono, after the auto not an manson. Oh, yeah, went to me on to say, just a Kodaka crown or bansa. And I said, I give any idea, I give a board in your papa. So, I was is this so simple? And I pay part in the second part on to me into if you learn, you will know. Well, over to me, the idea with Juma, but Sesiano, Jumana, any answer, Kakra. Internal advice, well, find something else to do. If you bear back in there, I was all BB. I ever support you because in the Biana Baba. And I would change so I did voice better to be so common. Like, everybody everywhere when I'm home, and also so I think that it shouldn't be that way. You have to have kind of saying. You should be. I will say you must some kind of respect. Wait there, well, and you say be some of the singers musicians are trash, no, but then there was also hype on kakra.
It's when you be now. Or jump on the jump so before say I want you to back me, then I will consider, then I will try answer.
Well, sometimes I listen me share the kind of person be a fan over the kind of music they are playing. Oh, and sometimes you more to know say what's near some way that sometimes a bit very discouraging, and a bit to not you can say now two we were this person. And you say be or any perform and you anything at all. But me at that time, so that I said mini Kojo adwuma no ntino obi frame ya or share baby or answer no frame me and yet obiana or share no frame and those who know me no I give you a zap no na ade no zap nya adwuma no frame ya me ko because oni me so me nim no nti me nim so on mama adiponi bia on mama artist bia obey mbasa on that kind of thing you know say your friend from any such places because and also no the artist doesn't come to me directly. And most of them, they don't come to me directly. It comes through some of these people. And then I don't choose, say, be away, but say, as soon as you be a friend, say, will be a main name, no, sometimes no, or friend can make some baby. Yeah.
What's your Jebu tell me now? Jebu tell me. Jebu tell me. Artist awation was student in meaning koi.
Oh.
Two near oh yeah.
Sometimes you cry yes you know. Oh.
What's it say? Oh.
And you say sometimes me what I mean to make me body. Now because I can't Arabic. Now you know to me let me see me two harmonies me two mainline. Now mainline no to it say they have me harmony na me to know. It's like no composing anymore. To no to or tuning in I know to me harmonize it but me breast some of them they don't have it but it's like they are forcing to do it they are forcing to know any able time in there everyone say no what want me create some strange backing sometimes anybody I say I need to say like I give say, I know, you say like politely. She say yes, I did. And the public just say, bruh, you say, I'm into waiting, Shahama, we better fine. Now, to was an assistant, you want just one line, one back, you know, it misses everything, you know. And you know, some of them, no, I think some of the idea, I'm compare real composers, they composing your mom. And yes, some fake. Who said you need to cry, Pierre? Who said you made a fake pa? A yantronium, I'm a little lapa, you know, yeah. I didn't get with that.
You would have better like more. Okay, or you would have any sound engineer. No, also, no. Hey, every your crowd like Scooby Doo. Every your crowd. I'm coming like I'm rapping like Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo is a cartoon.
Okay, rap like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
So anyway, and Madam Claudia, last message you will be up so can so be sure na ohia na still also business we you man up so you man contact number. I
want to employ a manager. Me person employment me number father so you see almost see him because we don't have managers.
That
no be catch. Yeah, instead
manager.
Oh me I don't know really. I don't think I need a manager.
Enti entwe nim so abama buta do nyum ne ba na story baba. Enyu support bia.
Okay, me support there. So minimum say ebia okay.
Produce
then I can bring it all back. And then me to me e be crack can take the old and bring the new and change.
Gospel worshiping one.
Worship me worship just gospel can I say
praises
praise contemporary yeah.
Okay now be your first album say pushing na side in the baum anyway so we person contact you near their phone number then your last message me jaw the number is 0207 377 461 yeah 0207 377 461 your last message then
okay my last message goes to artist na munchia ye you know munchia ye ka o adwuma na ye na e bo amanyum na ye nwum nti munchia ye ka ye be go adwuma no e ba hyi munyum na nyina wo de ba e ba
hyi nyum
yeah that's no you better treat us good
it is your back vocalist wa mo amonim mo be say
right now
mo say mushia mo do so
ebinu mo abrocho na de nti no your committee you know bebre yanya bebre ya ye wo ha no kakra no na ma bonziba Kofi Chariot Frank just any magi ni me and yeah kakra be na itime ko share but yeah video calls from calls from a one or two people can you while others no
Enti makoyesa ma dream ho pen say mo be fa young girls ya show more talent ni ade na mo train them. Guys, and your girls on young, some members to me.
Yeah,
young boys, you my girls see more talent to me. So we know only new to, but we need Sanyama wing and I'm with me training. One plan is adding.
There be as in or channel on a backing vocalist.
So you can do it. But my musician, but my backing vocal, but my musician.
Maybe so if you want to do this, is a and you just but yeah no. As a you could just a copy, so you have the talent and you were called to do it and then you enter. But can people one over like school? No way, because when you learn it that way, you will know more. You will know more, and because I mean to me, I've been trying. I can't teach somebody harmony, but to go school now they have a way of doing it. Well, you not just end up as a backing vocalist. You become more than that. What you say? Yeah, internet. So, I would advise say there are a lot of music schools around. Voice coaches. Now, they should go through them. Adonai, I worship you, Son of God. You are so good, Almighty Father. Hallowed be your name. Your dominion is forevermore. Almighty Father, hallowed be your name. Your dominion is forevermore.
Ebada so nyamre on yakasa o SVTV Africa so onim say SVTV Africa dey be make catch say a program we so no e na man for kasa and it is a syllabus once I start here many backing vocalists when kasa many omo kasa sa omo wana makoye we kakra it's the more things ba I'm follow wow share channel won subscribe on click subscribe button so open me see a lot yeah the nyama ba so no a fan of SVTV Africa mun try na mun share na mun kanche mun now for na viewers no and na numbers na Kosro. So what I say, you better man some share SBTV Africa. Madam production team I say DJ Click Sharon. If I be DJ Nyame, we share mokoma o kase tour na manji tour so tour makramu. Power jet car battery power. Power keke Gildan distributor in Ghana no size. Beko